Due to YouTube and the COPPA laws, if you are under the age of 18 and are watching this video, please stop now. This content was not intended for you. Hey everybody, it's TMIKA and I am here with a process video as a guest design team member of Pixi Dust Designs. Sandra, you guys have seen my unboxing video and you guys know everything that she sent me. So today I'm gonna do like an 8-in-1. It's not an 8-in-1, but it's a lot in one. So I like to combine as many projects together as I can to make them work, you know, make them work together. So I am going to be doing the penguin mug die today, which I'm excited to do. So I'll be using that in conjunction with the winter penguin stamp set. Both of these are from Pixi Dust Design. Discount code that is available for you guys for the 15th, 16th, and 17th. So be sure to check that out if you want to pick up anything. Again, the original unboxing video will be down below in the description box. So I'll be using the die and the stamp, and then I'll also be using some vellum from ALINACUTLE, which will be down below. And I'll be using cardstock from Cardstock Warehouse. I am a design team member for Alina as well as Cardstock Warehouse. I'll be using paper in Cereal Ultra Black and Hot Fudge. And this is Bright White. I'll be using Wild Cherry. Also, Mirror Sparkle Gold and Nude. So all of these papers will be linked down below as well. And I'll be doing a little bit of embossing, using some embossing ink, some glitter, and some spray adhesive for some of the intricate dies. I have a little die from my stash. This is a close to my heart stamp block that I'll be using. I'm a guest design team member for them as well. And some gold embossing tinsel. I think that's it. Let's get started. All right, we're going to start out with the sentiment first. Go ahead and get this part completed. I'm going to punch this out twice just to make sure in case I mess up or one stamp's better than the other. I like to try to do it twice, especially when I'm doing wet embossing. So I got my little die cut here, and then I'll grab my stamp. And I decided to use the Happy Holidays, a gift from me to you. I thought that sentiment was really cute. So this could be used obviously on a tag or a card or a gift card. Like, it's a very versatile Christmas stamp that you can use for anything. So close it up real quick. Let me grab my heat tool. Now we can go ahead and get started with this. I'm gonna wet it, saturate it really well, stamp it. And like I said, I'm gonna stamp it a few times. And let's do one more. Yes. Let's peel that off and put this back. All right. I got my trusty piece of white cardstock. I mean, she is used for everything. heat emboss, wet emboss, vinyl. All right. I think I touched something with my finger. I think the second one is a good one. Looks like the second one is going to come through for me. And then I'm going to run this through. And then I ran it through a second time just to give it a little bit of bit. And then also it can hold on to, I'm going to staple it. It can hold on to the tag without, you know, like the vellum coming through and looking at the pop dot underneath. So little trick there. So now we're going to go ahead and cut out all of the pieces. And I actually like how this one looks. So I'm going to copied that one very closely. I think I'm going to change the yellow. I changed the yellow out to the gold color, but that's it. As long as you keep your head to the sky. You can... All right, I have the pieces cut out, and I'm going to go ahead and get out all my little pieces, and then I'll be back. Okay, so I have all of the pieces cut out. And I did have to make one quick little alteration. The sentiment that I had before was too long for this cute little bunny, so I had to shorten it up. So I did the Winter Wishes one, and then I still embossed it on vellum, and I just shortened up the tag that we already had because I like the stitching on it. So that's all that I did since the last time you saw me. So what I did was take the cardstock and the die and made it a little flip, like a card or a little note tag. And I just put the die on just shy of being completely covered with the cardstock, ran it through the machine, and that allowed it to be able to fold up like so. And then I made a backing piece just to, you know, have some sturdiness on that. And then I cut it out in the black because the penguin is black, and that was what I was going to do anyway. So we have that layer. I'm going to go ahead and just start to build these layers, and we can just go. Yeah, I didn't make any other changes. It's easy to cut out. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to attach this to the back. And like I said, I want to have some stability on my tag. If you don't have any heavy cardstock, I know a lot of people say, TMIKA, you always talk about your heavy duty cardstock, which I love. My 110 and my 120 pound cardstock, always in the description box. And then for like my heavy duty projects, otherwise I'm using Cardstock's Warehouse, Pure White, Smart White, Bright White, any of those. But if you don't have any heavy cardstock like that, or you feel like your cardstock is too flimsy for your project, don't send it. Just double it up. Problem solved. All right, so that's layered on there. We got a nice clean back. You can write a little sentiment on the back if you want. I'm going to avoid doing that. And then make sure I got the right side. Go ahead and cover this one up. Look how black this cardstock is. I love it. Okay. Put this on here. Make sure that matches up. Nice and thick. I also double cut the frosting as well, the whipped topping, because this again won't have any backing to it. So I don't want it, it's going to be kind of freestanding a little bit. So I want to make sure it's nice and stable. So we have that going. And then I also cut out the peppermint sticks a couple times, or the peppermint stick. So because again, this will be kind of standing up. So I have that double layered, the base, and then I actually cut out this one here in white, and then again in red. So I wanted this to be super stable. A nice thick peppermint stick. And I'm going to finish up with this red one. This red one, I believe, is 65 pound weight wild cherry. So it's not a heavy duty paper for this particular color. So I was going to double this one up anyway if I didn't cut the white ones a couple times anyway. So now we got ourselves a nice thick peppermint stick. You're welcome. So that's that. Here is our hot cocoa. Goes right in there like so. I'm going to go ahead and lay my hot chocolate down. And then we have the breast of the penguin. She kind of goes like right there. And then I cut out the scarf in the gold as the top layer, and then the wild cherry. And I did the same for this bottom half of the scarf. So I'm going to use some spray glue to attach these two layers. All right. That's so cute. Got a little hot glue on here. Put it right there. Cute, cute, cute. And then go ahead and add our little scarf. Bundle him up. Or her. So adorable. All right, so let's do the eyes. I had to grab a little helper here because my fingers, the way that my fingers are set up. Oh, cute! And then we got some eyebrows. Okay, that's a beak. We don't need that. I'm gonna spray all this together, or use the spray glue, whatever, for this. But I want to see it put together first before I start spraying everywhere. Cute. All right, and then we have the eyes, and they look like they're welling up. They're kind of jelly. So I'm gonna punch these out. This little circle is cut out in black, but we replace the black with the white holes. Yeah, it's easier to do it. I think it's easier to, I don't know, do this than it is to put the little white pieces on the eyeball, right? Don't you think so? Let's see. We can always go back and add it because I did cut it out in white as well. So you can just leave that like that. Like we don't even have to add the middles, but we can add the middles if we want it. So like if you were particular, you can add your little white piece, but the background is white. So you really don't need it. But it's there in case you want to. I'm gonna opt not. And let me get these things sprayed down. That's cute. Ah! All right. We're gonna do some cheeks. A little bit of cheekies. This I can do with my wet glue. Last but not least, we have a little beaker. There. That's so cute. So cute. All right, so we have the foam, the sentiment, and the candy cane, and the marshmallows left. A little blingy on this scarf. Because why not? I'm gonna cut my stick in half. I'm gonna add glue to the bottom of this. Okay, put that there. So I don't want it to go too low. And this one kind of sits just a little bit higher, kind of crossing. I'm gonna add a dimension to the bottom of this. All right, I'm going to set that aside, grab my oldie but goodie. This thing has been around forever. It is almost, it's very dry. And that is the reason why I like it, because I use it to like distress my edges. And in this case, oh, we're bringing you toasted marshmallows. Yes, if I can only pick this up with my left hand. Oh, yes, honey. Toasted marshmallows. See, this is why I love this old ink pad. It's perfect for distressing things like this. Just one more toasted marshmallow, just in case. You know I love me a good s'more. Now, I'm going to put little pop dots on the back of these little marshmallows. All right, so now I'm going to spray this and then add this glitter, iridescent glitter. to the top of my cream. Oh, she's giving shimmer. Yes, she is. All right. I'm going to take the tape off the back, add some hot glue. All right, let's put this on here like so. So we can still see the chocolate. That is so cute. So now I'm just going to go and let me see what these marshmallows look like. That is so stinking cute. She just flips up like that. Ah, I love it. And then let's see, I was going to kind of hang this off the tag kind of like that. Let's see, where else can we put her? Where else can we put it? It's going to have to go like right there. I'm going to put it right there. Final answer. All right. Right there. I'll grab me a small red eyelet. Put a hole here. Okay. That is so stinking cute. All right, guys, that wraps up my project. I hope you guys enjoyed. I will have the links to everything that I mentioned in this video down below in the description box. Don't forget about the code for Pixie Dust Designs, and the links for everything else will be down there as well. I will check you guys out later. If you have a second and you liked what you saw, please take a second and hit that like button, leave a comment, and let me know what you guys think. All right, talk to you later. Bye.